Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Beatrice and this is Project Me series season 1 part 2. So what happened was I watched this on TikTok where this lady was teaching us about having faith. She gave an example which was very clear. She said, imagine you are a driver, you are driving, and someone who is seated next to you keeps pulling you, pushing you, taking on the wheel, and can you imagine that kind of sort of confusion? And that is what we do when we know that God is in control. Jesus has taken the wheel of our lives, upon our lives, on our lives. What am I to say? That God is in control, and yet we just keep on pulling him, trying to control the wheel. And what we should do is just sit back and let him drive us. Just have that faith. And those months, I think the last time I did a video, it was in January or something. It's been a few months, and I feel like that has been very encouraging. It has been keeping me going. I'm no longer like anxious, and I did a video about limiting beliefs. I also have those some days, but that particular example, like every time I'm there, I'm in my thoughts and I keep questioning myself, getting afraid of uncertainty, things that we cannot control. I just remember that,
hey, you need to let Jesus take the wheel. You need to let God take the wheel. So
have your faith, despite which religion you come from. Just let your Almighty take the wheel. Just trust in him to take the wheel. So let's get on to it. So what happened? Let's start with the wins first. So the wins, I did a very huge interview, which I'm waiting for a call back. It's been a month, so I hope they're going to call me back. So it was very huge. It was online, so I did that for the first time in my life. I did an Zoom interview. It was something else. So and let me just tell you the highlight of this interview, why I'm talking about it, is because I remember one of the questions that the interviewer asked is the symbols of national unity in Kenya. And the last time I read those things, I think I was in high school or something. I forgot, but I remember 3, so I was not that bad, but that caught me off guard. Like, when I was revising for the interview, because I had prepared, I had revised zile, but I went to someone's house and we were revising for this interview. That never popped. We never thought even about it. Like, it was so far-fetched. Like, you could not, honestly, I never saw it coming. So moving on, another thing that happened, which I'm so grateful for and I'm so proud of myself, and it just shows me how much I have grown, how much I have improved my self-confidence and self-esteem, because it was really bad. My self-esteem was very I didn't believe in myself, and I've been trying to work on myself, to love on myself. And if someone has, or you have been in a situation where your confidence, your self-esteem has been crushed, yeah, and you're trying to pick up those pieces, it's very amazing, and I'm so proud of myself. And I closed a business deal all by myself. To recap, for those who don't know the story, so I just started another job in sales, and I've never done sales ever. Hata singewahi yote nitafanya sales, like it was never. I've been invited for such jobs interviews and I declined them. However, this year if you call me for any interview, I will come. And I went to that interview, and I didn't think I was going to lose anything. So I just took it on. If I get customers, right. If I don't, peace out. So the good thing happened is I got a customer. I pitched this client. He bought into the idea, and I closed. He paid, and I closed the deal. Oh my God, like I didn't believe it. And let me tell you, when you say that you have been trying to rebuild your self-esteem, even when these things happen, I kept questioning myself, like, am I doing the right thing? Have I told him the right thing? Mbona amekubali haraka hivyo? Like, hata hakukubali haraka, but I did a lot of persuading. However, I was like, what? Ukoshua kila kitu iko? Like, I did second guess myself. That was just a moment. The big thing is that I closed the deal, and I'm so proud of myself. I have always wanted to set up an emergency fund account, but I didn't have that extra source of income to set it up. So when I closed this deal, I was like, I'm going to start to set up this emergency fund account. So I opened a money market fund account, and I got on into it, and I'm so excited, and I'm so proactive. I'm just looking for more customers because I want that part of income to fund my emergency fund. If you don't know what an emergency fund is, it's money you set aside for emergencies, like if you lose your job, if your current source of income gets cut suddenly. So the emergency fund is for cushioning you for the amount of time, mostly it's between 6 months to 1 year, for you to find your grounding when you have lost all your income, which people confuse emergency fund with emergencies like your car broke down, you're saving for money for that emergency. That is not an emergency for an emergency fund. An emergency fund is where you set that account aside for such occasion where you can, especially this time, yeah, COVID, I think every one of us has learned the importance of having extra source of income, extra something for you to cushion you, because you never know. Like, you never know if it can be you, it can be your industry. You never know what can happen. So if you're in a position, set up an emergency fund. Money market I prefer money market fund because you can what is it called, the entry access is easy and the exit access is easy. You can access your money when you want easily, and your money gets interest and your money grows. So the other one was my goal. I set a goal because I'm trying to navigate the Instagram, Facebook, selling and doing campaigns. So I decided for the month of April and May, which is this month, I'm going to focus only on doing Instagram stories, how to do good content, how to do good what is it called, captions, copyright. That is what I have been learning through TikTok, through YouTube tutorials and Facebook. I focused primarily on Instagram stories, doing good content for Instagram stories and doing ads for Instagram stories. And the results have been amazing. My content have improved. I've been doing research on captioning and copyright, and my content has improved, and the reach and the interactions to my page has increased, and I'm so proud of myself. Let me just tell you one thing. Learning that thing, like learning the basics to it, you're going to make it's so frustrating. Let me just tell you, this thing that Gary Vee keeps talking about, the process, it's so frustrating. There just times you just feel like quitting. However, in this family we do not quit. We just have to do what we have to do. We do not quit. So it was challenging, but in the end, my Instagram, I believe even the quality of pictures, I even went ahead and got a professional photographer to take photos for me, and they look totally different from what I used to the ring light and my phone to shoot the pictures. Those ones look more top notch, they look more quality, they have good quality, so it's an investment. And I also got sales through that. I also did an Facebook feed and Instagram feed campaigns, and they did well. They did very well, and I'm so proud of myself. I think you're not where you're supposed to be, but you're just genuinely happy. You are healthy. Hauna corona. Number one, your family is healthy. You have food. You're not sleeping outside. Like, hizo vitu zingine that they just sort themselves out. You self-love, self-esteem, for you to raise your self-esteem, for you to raise your confidence, for you to mind your own business. You get so much done, guys. You get so much done by minding your own business. I'm a witness. So thank you for watching my video. Bye.